Every player in and around the penalty area, outswing and delivery, header comes in, and it's in the back of the net, and guess who? Casemiro from a corner gives Manchester United the lead. The Brazilian does it again, 7th Premier League goal of the season, and it's one. Hamad gets on the end of that. Surely that's handball from Tyrone Mings. Loads of hands go up. Referee's not giving it. Ball back in by Leon Bailey. Headed away by Luke Shaw, but only as far as Luca Dean, who puts the ball back into the penalty area. Smashed towards goal by Ross Barkley. And Manchester United furious that the handball wasn't given in the build-up. Barkley kept playing and wraps a left boot around it to fire it into the bottom corner. 1-1. Cleared by Lenny Yoro. And United now coming in the opposite direction with Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes plays the ball in. Mateus Cunha into the penalty area. Cunha scores for Manchester United. Fantastic from the Brazilian. Rolls it home right-footed. And 4 consecutive games against Aston Villa for Mateus Cunha. Excellent control. Finds Casemiro. Casemiro with a lovely pass out to Mateus Cunha. Cunha's made a great touch into the penalty area, looks to get the cross away. Šeško gets there and he scores! Big bit of the Stretford end! Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 1, Benjamin Šeško!
Well, he just continues to make an impact, doesn't he? I have to say that it's a...
A 7ª pior defesa do campeonato. Tira Maguire, fica lesionado. O árbitro tem que parar o jogo porque vai ser golo e não conta. Diz de imediato. E isto dá aqui origem a muitos protestos dos jogadores do Arsenal. O jogador que remata não se apercebe que de facto a questão. E é golo. É golo do Arsenal. Confirma-se entre a ética e a lei. Vale a lei e o Arsenal está na frente do marcador. Mas aqui não há, vamos lá ver, não há responsabilidade. Campo que tem sido de facto muito discutida no Manchester United, a questão do Fred McTominay. Bem jogado, cá está Fred, bola para dentro, remate, golo! Marca! É o regresso aos golos de Bruno Fernandes. Não marcava há 9 jogos no campeonato. Finalmente volta a faturar em Old Trafford e faz o golo do empate. Assistência de Fred.
Café, o que é facto é que não acontece, a estrutura tática é outra e como tu disseste, o Rashford limitado ali.
Cá está ele, Marcus Rashford. Passe para trás, Cristiano, golo! Marca Ronaldo! 2-1 depois do golo de Bruno Fernandes. É a vez de Cristiano Ronaldo. Chega ao golo 11 na temporada e o Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mais um cruzamento, remate, golo! Empata o Arsenal, golo de Martin Odegaard. O norueguês faz o golo da igualdade num lance que eu diria é quase igual ao golo de Cristiano Ronaldo. 2-2 e a segunda parte prometeu com 2 oportunidades nos 2 primeiros minutos, uma para cada lado. Pode chegar aqui ao golo 801. Cristiano, penalti, bateu, golo! Marca outra vez Cristiano Ronaldo. Ele está aqui e está muitas vezes. Mais um bis na carreira. Cristiano Ronaldo chega à dúzia de golos na temporada.
Towards Bowen. Solskjaer on for Bowen. Now then, what can West Ham conjure from this? Bowen's ball in towards Solskjaer. It's Thomas Solskjaer for West Ham United. Not long after half-time. What a moment! Find themselves above that survival line 10 days' time, who knows? For 2 months they've been down there in that relegation zone. Here's Mbermo, clipped in again! Oh, and in it goes! Benjamin Šeško! Absolute heartbreak for West Ham and for Nuno Espirito Santo. A stoppage time equaliser from Benjamin Šeško.
Go Delay, they're both waiting for it. Instead, dinked into the box. Casemiro! What a header from the Brazilian! That makes 4 headed goals in the Premier League. the 6-yard box. Manchester United 1, Fulham 0. Only as far as Casemiro. And that falls to Diogo Dalot again. Rolls the pass into Kobbie Mainoo. Mainoo to Casemiro. Casemiro going to find Cunha. Cunha's effort! Back of the net! Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. And the surfing Brazilian is back again. Matheus Cunha in back-to-back games. At the Stretford. Stutter step, stops his run-up, starts his run-up, stops his run-up, and puts it into the top corner. Well, Manchester United have been pegged back by Fulham, and it's come from the penalty spot. And Premier League win, remember. Kevin, edge of the penalty area. Oh, it's an absolutely glorious finish from Kevin, and he bends a right footer past the stranded centre Lomans. There's no goalkeeper in the world getting to it. Hits the top right-hand corner, and Fulham are level in stoppage time. Manchester United 2, Fulham 2.
Should never be allowed to play that one.
Fernandes clips it out instead to Ahmad. Down the line to Mazraoui. Mazraoui forward to Bruno. Lovely little over from Bruno Fernandes, and he's in behind. Gets an early ball into the box. Šeško inside the area. Šeško at the Stretford end. Manchester United never die. Top corner. 3-2. Benjamin Šeško.
That's what your centre forward has come on the pitch for. Bruno Fernandes. Wow.
Make it 9 in 9. And scores for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes, 8th goal of the Premier League season, makes it 9 goal involvements in 9 against Bournemouth, and gives Manchester United the lead on the hour mark on the south coast. Coming in the opposite direction, this is Rayan. Gets it across the field. Bournemouth now up to the edge of the penalty area with Truffert. This is Scott, tries to find some space, gets the shot in and tucks it away into the bottom right-hand corner, and Bournemouth are level. Controversy at the Vitality. Shouts for a penalty overturned at one end. Bournemouth come down the opposite end, and they have found themselves an equaliser. With the corner towards the back post, heads go up right in. Harry Maguire with his 3rd goal of the season, and a big game player does it again. Retake the lead, Manchester United. It's Bournemouth 1, Manchester United 2. Harry Maguire.
Well, I'll tell you.
Creepy steps up, right-footed, shoots towards goal, tucks it into the side netting. It is 2-2, and the substitute, Junior Creepy, levels things up at the Vitality Stadium, and Manchester United have a tricky 10, down to 10.
Harry Maguire.
Ball is floated to around the penalty spot. Free header comes in. Oh, it's in the back of the net. Met by Maxence Lacroix. Unmarked inside the penalty area. Steers his header off the inside of the post. And Crystal Palace hit the front. Manchester United 0. Crystal steps up and scores. Manchester United are level. No penalty heroics from Dean Henderson today. Just captain fantastic from the penalty spot. 1-1.
Brilliant penalty.
Looks for a ball infield, finds Cunha. Cunha in the penalty area, gets there, but it deflects away and is cleared by Crystal Palace. Only as far as Bruno Fernandes on the right-hand side. Bends one in. Šeško! He's done it again! Big Ben at the scoreboard end! 6 goals, 7 games. Benjamin Šeško is in there. Maybe they have found a bit of space with Hincapié looking for a left-footed delivery towards the back post, and Bukayo Saka, header from Patrick Dorgu, falls to Saka inside the penalty area, clipped back into the box, chance for Erdogan. Oh, it's been turned home. Well, that's a really fortuitous bounce that ends up back with an Arsenal player, poked into the back of the net, and Arsenal take the lead at the Emirates after 28 minutes. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0.
Makes Bruno not get such a clean contact.
Bumo presses, maybe an opportunity, mistake from Arsenal, and Bumo in behind, takes a touch, scores for Manchester United. Pressure tells, Brian Bumo scores, and Manchester United are level against Arsenal at the Emirates. Brilliant work from Manchester United, clinical finish. Brian Bumo, the man from Cameroon, does it again. 1-1. Patrick Dorgu. Inside left, gets it back to Bruno Fernandes, lifts it back to Patrick Dorgu, takes it with him. Dorgu's left-footed effort! Oh, it's a screamer! Patrick Dorgu pops up again, but that is of the highest quality from the Dane. Rattled home off the underside of the crossbar, as good as it gets from Patrick Dorgu. Carrick's corner into the box. Up comes Senna Lommans, loose inside the penalty area. Over the line is it? Referee looks at his watch and says Arsenal goal. And Manchester United, from the consecutive corner after the game should have been stopped for the head injury from Benjamin Šeško, have conceded to Arsenal. And that goal, made by the decision of Craig Pawson, scored. Ball downfield from Manchester United. Šeško brings it down on his chest. Bruno Fernandes takes over. Now needs an option. Finds it. And Cunha through. Chance here for Cunha!